baby?
Oh my God.
Do you want me to explain it? Do you want me to explain how babies work to you?
You're glowing.
Thank you.
You're radiant.
That's because I ate a lot of mercury.
Oh, those damn tuna melts.
God damn it. This is probably the intro, isn't it?
I guess so. Happy Pride.
All right, Tory, say something.
Remember when we were supposed to have a podcast? Podcast.
Hello and welcome to episode number 50, LEM'n'TEA podcast. I'm Lewis and this is Tory.
Yay!
Yay! It
50.
is. That's a pretty big milestone, I think. Right?
It is.
Are you sure?
Yes. And in fact, because I told you I had stuff to commemorate.
You did. What is it?
You get your choice of these. Okay.
I get a choice?
Yes,
oh my God. Whoa.
Bunch of 50 gear.
Whoa. Holy shit. Okay.
So
hang on.
you can, there's a hat, there's
oh my God.
glasses, there's a button.
Okay.
There's also a happy birthday to me sash because this is for people turning 50, not
Oh my
podcast
God.
milestones, but
This is how I feel. 50. I'll wear the hat.
well, and then also you just had your birthday too, but not for
Yay.
50, not anywhere close
I
to
turned
it.
50 this year.
You
That's
did-
crazy.
You did
That's
not.
nuts.
So anyway,
Wow, thank you. There you go.
happy 50th.
I know a couple kids that'll be taking that shit.
I could take it back with me. They don't have to
No,
know.
it's okay. They'll know. They'll know.
they'll
They've
know.
already heard it. They've
All
already
right,
tracked it. Hang on, I gotta get this on my head correctly.
All right, I know.
think
Yeah, I
this-
probably should have done this before, but that's okay
That's
because I
fine.
wanted
This
it to
is
be a
good.
surprise.
All right, I have
surprise.
forgotten how to put on a fucking party hat. How do I do this?
It's also a weird.
It's very strange.
It's a weird hat.
It's not just me then. Okay, that's good. It's good to know that
But it's also
I'm not
kind of
alone.
a strange.
I've never seen a party hat like this. Do you see where the string is? It's just like here.
Oh,
It's
so
not
you
like-
put it like in the back of your head.
Is this like an old person way to do this? Like,
Well, it is for 50.
If you're
people
50?
turning 50.
am I doing this
It's
right?
stuck
or no?
around your-
Oh my God, I can't.
We're doing it live. If not, I got glasses or.
No,
All right.
I already have glasses. I can't wear two of them. It'll kill me.
Oh yeah, you told me you said that before, and I said my favorite thing to say, which you don't like, which is you should get transition lenses.
Wow, is this on or no? I can't tell.
Yeah. It's just caved in because of the way that it is. And Balboa gets a necklace. Everybody wins.
All right. I think I'm gonna take the hat off.
That's okay.
Because it's now stuck on my earrings,
Oh no!
and that's not good. It really is.
Oh shit! Do we need to cut?
No, this is
Ooh,
this
it's
is
all
part of the
staying in.
experience. This is part of the experience. If you want to have a podcast, you gotta learn how to get a party hat out of your earrings.
There you go. Wanho,
Uh,
you're 50 now.
Will this work if I put this on? Will you be able to see my glasses?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll wear this for as long as
Ooh, double glasses.
I feel like Elton John. I feel like Elton John right now. That's what I
Which is
feel
funny because he also did his
50th.
his farewell tour. This isn't
I
really
know, that's sad.
It's not a farewell per se, but this is the last episode of LEM'n'TEA podcast. Before the baby comes and for a couple months at least.
This is the final episode.
Not ever though.
If you've enjoyed it so far, thank you for supporting us.
Yes.
And the end has to come sometime. The end
But it's
comes
not
for us all.
permanent. It's not permanent.
Everything ends.
No, but it's not permanent.
Everything ends.
No, it's not permanent. It's not. We're gonna be back. We'll do 50 more episodes.
You know who else said they were going to be back?
No.
Back again?
Oh, well, we talked about the aging candy wrapper last time.
Listen.
Yeah.
He's back.
He is.
He's created a monster.
Because nobody wants to see. I can't not, man. That was one of my first
I know.
Eminem songs.
Can I have a sash?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's the happy birthday to me sash, though.
Okay.
So it's dual purpose because Lewis just had his birthday. Yay! Oh my gosh, we should totally talk about that because you
Why?
picked an amazing theme for your birthday.
Okay.
So
We'll
let's talk about it.
Fine, we'll talk about it. Hang on. I gotta put this on correctly. Do I look like Miss America or some shit?
You are Mr. America.
Is this how it goes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Feeling very sashy.
Yeah. So
Sachet
anyway, session
away.
away. So let's talk about
Let's talk about
your because I don't really know how you picked this theme for your birthday gathering.
I saw it on TikTok. Somebody
Really?
was like, here's something you should do for a birthday party as an adult. because they're like, when you become an adult, you just don't have fun themed birthday parties anymore. You just kind of like go to a bar or like a club.
And what did you pick?
I picked Beyblades.
Woo! I know. It seemed really random, but now that you say TikTok, I'm like, oh.
It's pretty random. No. It's definitely random. It's kind of weird. I don't doubt that at all, that it's strange.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd never done it. And I actually, up until that point, I'd never played Beyblade ever. They looked cool when I was a kid. And
yeah.
I can test now that they are cool.
Yeah, there was a learning curve too, because
Yes.
I think we spent the first 20 minutes being like, this doesn't attach. And
It doesn't work.
It's really, yeah.
Doesn't work. No, I had so many problems trying to attach the fucking
Mm-hmm.
Beyblade. And then I figured out that the reason why it wasn't working was because it's a left spin Beyblade.
Yeah, I didn't know they made Beyblades for your specific
I thought they just went any way you wanted them to go. Like,
there was a couple that did though.
I'm sure there were.
But then
yeah.
there were a couple that just didn't. You had to be a lefty or something. I don't really know. But
I like your 50 on the.
Oh yeah, for the bump.
Nice.
Yeah, I put it on my chest and I realized the mic was covering it. So since my
Damn.
bump now is a 34-week bump, it takes up a lot.
I'll wear
of
this for as long as I can. How about that? All right,
Okay,
so I've got
whichever.
these ridiculous glasses on.
Yeah,
All right.
ridiculously awesome.
Ridiculously
because it's
awesome.
episode 50. But yeah, so yes,
Jesus.
happy birthday again to you,
Thank
even
you
though you
so
don't want
much.
it to be celebrated again.
Yay! It's over.
But you have a happy birthday sash, so
I do.
whatever.
I'm the birthday queen today, right?
You're the birthday queen card.
Thank you.
Oh, I have something else too. Okay.
Oh my
so
god, what? No fucking way. What is this?
I was really excited to celebrate because it is a big milestone. So
Are you serious?
yes.
Oh my god, thank
So
you.
you get to pick which
Oh my
one.
God.
They are cupcakes from our local cupcake place.
I
I'm not
know
gonna
you
say
liked
which
that one.
Yeah, that one. Sorry, I'm
I'm
claiming
not
that
picking that one.
one. Okay, so there's a
I'm just
there's
gonna
a
pick that one.
okay, good. I was gonna say there's a peanut butter cup one or
Oh my
an
god.
M&M one. And
Thank you. What are you doing here? Oh my god.
I have 50 plates.
50 plates?
Yeah, they're not like the number
No, I know.
not in quantity. I figure I should clarify that for
50
the
as
listeners.
in the number.
And then
As in oh my. Do you need help?
maybe here, hold the cupcakes. And I have
Da 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 da.
I bought
Oh my
these 50 candles, but then I realized the frosting's so freaking high that it's not going to really stick, and also the glitter comes off, and I don't want to eat glitter.
You said freaking high. It reminded me of James Blunt in the song "You're Beautiful," because in that song
Oh, yeah.
he just like says the F word. He's like,
oh, yeah.
fucking high.
And then they edited that, and then people found out it was actually fucking high. Then
Yeah.
everybody was like,
like, damn, James
that
Blunt.
doesn't go with my
It
James
makes sense.
Blunt
His name
fantasy.
is James Blunt,
He's very blunt about it,
right?
so.
Well, I just meant like blunt, like a.
So I have commemorative candles, and we'll pretend that they say
Thank you.
50 because
They do,
the ones I have would not stick in this.
and they had glitter on them.
Yeah,
I hate glitter.
I do too, which means I'm not using this top thing because it's covered in glitter now.
Covered in glitter. Thank you, Tori. This is amazing. Wow.
So
This is
anyway,
nice.
you guys can pretend to eat cupcakes with us.
All right.
And
are you gonna eat?
Well, I'm just gonna blow it out at least. It's a party.
It is.
It's a
It's
special
my party,
occasion.
and I will cry.
Don't cry. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened, and will continue to happen. I put the lighter on the plate.
I'd be smiling if my life was over.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you need to talk to somebody?
I need to talk to a lot of people. Oh my god.
Ooh. Fire.
Yay.
It's all real. It's not AI
Oh
or
my
CG
God.
or
Let me try to
anything.
touch it and see if it's real. No, it's real. This is real fire.
So yeah, happy 50th.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ching ching. Okay.
It's your own
Oh,
cupcake.
wait, it's my own cupcake. Sorry, I've been doing that lately
I know,
since
yeah.
COVID.
Yeah.
Like that's
Which honestly is a good practice,
I
especially
like
for
that
children.
practice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, especially for kids, yeah.
I'm gonna put it here.
Me too. I'm not gonna eat this right now, but
It'll be there for us later. So yeah, I like
Great.
the practice of cupcakes for either for everybody or like a separate one for children to blow out or something. Because kids
Yes.
go like or whatever.
I definitely like cupcakes over real cake because it's a smaller piece.
Yeah.
It's contained.
I like that too. Yeah.
You
It's
know?
easier to
Somebody's always cutting a huge like you literally
Yeah.
tell them like the small piece, and I get it. It gets annoying when everybody tells you just a little slice.
Yeah.
Like that's annoying. I get it.
because and also everybody's like perception of what a little piece is not the same.
It's not the same. So people will do that, right?
Yeah.
They'll be like, yeah, I'll just have a small piece. But then somebody cuts a fucking Mondo piece. Like, like I'm fine if it's a decent sized piece because I know that they're not always going to be the perfect size. And if I say small, you're probably not going to give me a small sliver.
Yeah.
But like somebody cut me a piece, and you're like, well, this is yours now. This is your problem, and I'm like, fuck.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's worse with I've gained a reputation of being like the sweets person,
Really?
especially among my family, because I'm one of the youngest. So they give me like the biggest slices of stuff, and they're like,
yeah.
And then they're like, do you want one of these, or like, do you want another? It's like, do you see how huge this piece
Right.
is?
How I used to eat like 10 years ago is not how I can eat now. I'm just not I'm a different person. All right. I'm 50 years old now, and I don't need this extra sugar. But I'm gonna eat the shit out of that. Is what I'm saying. I just won't be right now.
No,
because we have a lot of sweets in front of us.
We do, yes. So okay, so we're a little all over the place, and I'm like in a mix of just reflection and nostalgia and stuff, because I don't know. I think about our first episode.
Sure.
And I even think about like the two kind of crappy ones we did in your kitchen apartment, which were only crappy just because something I don't know, what was it, audio corruption or something weird
it was
like
like
that.
some crappy thing with the microphones didn't really like
Trial
pick up the
and
audio
error.
well.
Yeah.
But
and it's like kind of cool. It's like, oh, look how far we've come. So
yeah, we definitely weren't hitting 50 at that point. God.
No. So like I really do think it's cool that we've managed to keep this going, especially because you and I are both kind of notorious well, not procrastinators, but
no,
like
you can say that. That's
well,
what
procrastinators, but also like to solely motivate ourselves with a lot of stuff is a pretty Herculean task.
Yeah, I have a hard time, like,
even if it's something that like we care about.
If it's something I care about, I can make more of an effort, but it is harder to do things to do things consistently. How about that?
Because like the way that I operate is like I'm hyper fixated on a thing for a while, and I don't know how to kind of even it out in a consistent way. Yeah, and then I kind of burn myself out on it a little bit, and then I move. It's such a horrible cycle, and I'm in my 30s.
It's like
I'm gonna have a child.
I do think I'm not trying to self-diagnose. This is not a TikTok. Diagnosis, but I do think that is very common with people with ADHD, which I think I have that to some extent. I don't know if it's
it could
entirely.
Also be maybe some sort of obsessive compulsive thing.
Maybe.
But again, we're not doctors. We just play them on TikTok. Like 90% of TikTok.
Dr. 50.
Dr. 50. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm in awe of us. So.
Oh wow. Yeah. No, I am too. I think it's an amazing thing. It's great. We did a great job. Yeah. We kept it together through like not the worst of COVID, but like
we started it because we're the kitchen episodes.
The kitchen episodes.
They were because we talked about the Trump Clinton election. Yes.
It was 2016. Yeah.
It was 2016. Holy crap.
So it's almost been 10 years since that.
That's wild.
Which is why.
And we started this back up in like late 2021.
2021. Yeah. That's why Ash was.
Oh, because
that's why she was saying that.
Yeah, for those who want to start up a return date. We don't know. I'm aiming for before the end of this year.
Me too. That sounds good.
And the good thing about babies is you can travel with them. They're pretty compact.
They're compact. They're easy to
depends on their temperament.
If you have most babies are pretty solid. They don't really do much. They sleep. They eat,
especially
they cry.
In those first 6 months.
It's gonna seem tough because obviously you're gonna get very small amount of sleep.
Yeah.
But it's not impossible. Yeah. And we have plenty of nest.
Yes.
For the bird.
For the for the bird.
So.
My darling bird.
Darling bird.
But yeah, there's just this, and then summer's always busy. Like you have your 2 kids who are now on summer vacation. Right. There's work and everything. So I don't know. This seems like a good stopping point, and we will be back to your internet screens in a few months with a bird. I won't put the bird on camera, but there will be a bird. Rest assured. For all those who we're wondering.
Rest assured. We'll
come back and with greater wing power. I don't know. A greater wingspan.
So is it fair to say that you've created a monster? No.
No.
I've created a monster.
No. I mean, it depends on if she has like a pterodactyl screech like your daughter did in those early days.
It's from
babies
first
have
minute.
Lungs, crazy set of lungs. Meanwhile, like the rest of them is so fragile, and I look at look back on your daughter kind of scream crying.
They're not as fragile as people think they are. They are fragile, obviously. You don't want to do anything crazy with them.
They don't have kneecaps.
No, they don't. And they won't have kneecaps for a while until they start,
Yeah. So they're fragile in some ways, but also like screaming babies, I just look at them and I'm like, I don't even have that lung capacity. And I've been breathing longer than you. Like
it's all they know. It's literally all they know.
That's true, I guess.
It's instinctual. They're like, I don't know how to temper this down and I don't even know what that means. And you can't tell me.
Temper, it makes me sad. I'm going to scream about it.
That's right. I have a temper. The only way that Harriet Tubman used to silence those babies was by smothering them. Oh my God. I'm not kidding. She used to.
Wait, really?
Well, yeah. When you were a slave trying to get other slaves to the underground, and there was babies, like there's a lot of tales of her just being like, "Nope, I'm taking this kid out." That baby's gotta go. Wow. That baby. There's one less. There's one less of us right now.
That's messed up, but I completely.
I guess if you're fighting for your fucking life, you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. Anyways, that's a sad topic. I don't know why I just brought that up. Anyways, mother your kids. Don't smother them. How about that? Okay, with love or anything else.
There's gotta be like a messed up Mother's Day card that has.
Oh, Mother's Day, you mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Jesus. But anyway, so nostalgia. And on that subject, kind of, sort of.
Oh boy.
I don't remember how this started.
Okay.
It might have been the occasional BuzzFeed article I get recommended now for reasons I don't quite understand.
You're an aging millennial.
Where it's like, take this quiz to see how much you know about millennials, or you're a true 90s kid if you...
Sorry.
No, that's okay. You're a true 90s kid if you know all these whatevers. I swear.
Whatevers.
There's so much. I get recommended them all the time. I swear that's where the idea for this little mini drink testing session came from.
Okay.
Because it had barrel drinks, and then I was like, oh man, I remember so many summers where we just had an arsenal of barrel drinks, and then it made me think of other drinks I drank as a kid. So
where do you want to start here? I just realized I didn't grab a Capri Sun, but I think that's fine. I've had them in the past couple.
Because you have children.
Yeah.
Okay. So. I haven't had any of these since I was a kid. I don't know how long. We'll do the barrel drinks. Let's just talk about. Get to the bottom of the barrel. The fun part too about trying to open these as a kid was like if you just dunked your entire thumb into them.
So that's what I used to do as a kid. Ooh. I wasn't peeling this shit back. Like I just was.
Oh yeah, it is kind of. It's easy to peel, isn't it? Kind of, sort of.
But I was impatient.
No, I know. So and it was just more fun to kind of just, especially with a straw, just stabbing it through. Yeah.
Very visceral.
So I wanted to try these because like I said, it's been maybe at least 20 years since I've had a barrel drink or any of these. We have barrel drinks. We have Kool-Aid Jammers.
Kool-Aid.
We have Capri Sun and Sunny D.
All right.
We don't have any purple stuff, but that's okay. One of us should have gotten I should have grabbed the purple.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To 50.
Thanks.
Or to 50 more. How about that?
50 and 50 more.
All right. They're just like I remember them. Holy shit.
Yeah.
They haven't changed a bit.
No. I will continue drinking that later.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. For like a dumb, like cheap drink for a kid.
Oh, perfect. That too. Because when we were checking them out, like I was surprised. We got a 40 pack of these. Which
that seems like a lot, and it is. But
well, first of all, the drinks are like
they're very tiny.
Yeah, they're tiny.
And
they're for children.
They're for kids, which I have kids here.
Yeah.
And also we have an event next week, so.
Yeah, and also like. I mean, I guess it's just like it doesn't take a lot of ingredients to make them. I think the total was $8 for a pack of 40.
Pretty good.
Try getting a 40 pack of any alcohol for $8. You can't. Just saying.
Thanks, Joe Biden.
What are we thanking him for again?
For being the best. Okay. Honestly, he's just such a great president, and I love him so much. I don't want anyone to think that's real, so I'm just gonna say that's a joke.
Okay.
So
I was just gonna let that hang.
No,
and say
no,
nothing
that's
about
totally fun.
Right, so I grabbed the Kool-Aid. Yeah.
The hug is good.
The hug is good.
All right. These fucking things are awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Kool-Aid Jammers, and I used to pretend that the tops were lobsters.
Kool-Aid Burst. Damn, I haven't had this in a long time. There were other before we start. All right. Mm-hmm. There were other versions of this drink, and those versions they had faces on them, and they were called Squeeze It. Those were the ones I bought.
Oh my God, I remember those.
But they don't make those anymore, I don't think.
No, why did they get rid of everything I love?
I know.
That's messed up.
It's adulthood, baby. God, these things are harder to open, though.
I know, I was just thinking that too.
All right. So here we go. Kool-Aid Burst, and it's blue.
Yeah, mine's red. Yeah, we switched colors. It's very patriotic. We're being very patriotic. We got a lot of red and blue.
I love it.
And I'm white, so here we go.
All right, here we go. Down the hatch. Here we go. Yeah, it's great. It's fucking great.
That tastes exactly like what I remember too.
It's exactly how it is.
Which is really funny because along with buying them, the packaging was like half the sugar or something like that, or
like way less sugar, which is fine.
Yeah,
that's how it should be. But
I do think that maybe there was a lot more sugar than.
Holy shit!
But yeah, that took me somewhere.
So I was telling you that I used to take these things and I used to put them right here. Like, I'm serious. I used to put them on my nose. And I used to do this as a kid all the time. Half the reason I drank the damn thing was so I could do that.
I'm kind of surprised that they still. I mean, that's the only way to open them. But I'm kind of surprised with. It seems like we live.
Yeah.
In a world now, not to sound like a boomer, but we live in a world now where there's more, like, safety packaging and protection and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's also why it's funny that like Poland Springs, they shrunk their bottle cap sizes. I think they said to save plastic, but it also makes it easier for kids to choke on. But you know,
damn,
trial and error, I guess.
Hey, listen,
Darwinism.
I was literally just gonna say that Darwin. All right, Darwin. You got the Capri Sun. I am abstaining from that one.
Okay, yeah, because you have children and they drink Capri Suns. I don't have children yet, so this will be my baby's first Capri Sun. Aw, via umbilical cord.
Next, she'll be having a Lunchable.
Oh my gosh,
You don't like Lunchables. You're not a Lunchable kid.
I had the pizza.
I knew you were gonna say fucking pizza. Pizza's the worst. The worst.
Well, because I didn't really like lunch meat that much.
Okay,
so.
I can see that. And I understand that too.
But yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know.
It's just that cold crack. It was a cracker, right?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't any sort of dough. It was just a cracker, and then you had cold sauce and not melted cheese. It was like, no, it was not good. You might as well put like ketchup on a Ritz cracker and stuff. Or
I can't imagine being, and not to knock cold pizza.
It might be better now, but
I think cold pizza is pretty good when it's actual pizza, but those things cold, not good.
I actually hate cold pizza. I'm an anomaly.
I'd rather have it hot or room temp, but cold, I have been digging into that lately. I'm finding I do like it, mostly because I'm impatient.
I think it's just because you also have you don't have cheese on yours, right?
Yeah,
so that's probably the difference. Because when I think of cold pizza, I think of like
cold cheese,
not congealed, but like I know that's.
I don't like congeal.
It's not good.
No.
I'm just holding up this Capri Sun as if I'm advertising.
Drink it.
Okay.
Is it awesome?
Okay.
What's up?
do vaguely. No, I was trying to. I got the flavor that I drank a lot, which was strawberry kiwi, which my husband can't have. Haha.
Haha.
Haha. Sorry. He's allergic to kiwi. I guess it tastes like it does have half the sugar. That was one of the ones that said half the sugar.
Half the sugar. Okay.
But I do taste. It's familiar.
It tastes the same. All right, great.
It makes me want to. I'm gonna take another drink of the Kool-Aid Jammer though, because
for sure.
Yeah. To wash out the half the sugar Capri Sun with its Pikmin 4
full sugar
advertising.
The Kool-Aid. You don't see the Kool-Aid man enough anymore. He used to like burst into buildings and shit, just like.
I know what happened to chaotic mascots.
They need to get this guy on an episode of To Catch a Predator, and then like the guy comes in.
Jeez.
Fucking Kool-Aid man bursts through the wall. Oh yeah, I heard you were trying to talk to a minor.
That's what Chris Hansen was missing.
Oh my god! Imagine him coming out with the Kool-Aid man in tow. He just comes out. Why don't you have a seat over there? And then he like motions over.
And
the Kool-Aid man bursts through the wall of the bait house or whatever the fuck they're in. Oh yeah, you've got some explaining to do.
I like that. I can't. He didn't say much more than oh yeah, right?
I don't think so.
Because I just imagine him if he spoke more than that he would just sound like Hulk Hogan.
I was thinking Randy Randy Savage, Macho Man.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just either way, a wrestler with a gruff voice. So it's really great that I don't think they ever had the Kool-Aid Man say more than "Oh yeah."
My favorite Randy Savage moment, Macho Man, was when he was in Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. He's in.
Okay.
In the beginning, Toby's wrestling.
Oh.
He had just gotten his powers, and he's like, "Yeah, I can kick all their asses, right?" So he gets in the ring with this guy, Bonesaw. Bonesaw is ready.
I don't remember that.
And he does the fucking. I think I already talked about this, but I'm gonna say it again. Mm-hmm. He does the fucking. I've got you for 3 minutes. He does it like the three, like this.
Jeez.
It's perfect. And then he died.
Yeah, it's funny too because you still see him advertised on Slim Jims.
He's perfect.
It's his legacy.
Love that guy.
Not his wrestling credentials, but his face on Slim Jims.
Hell yeah.
Okay, and I have the last drink, which is Sunny D,
which you're not gonna like.
I don't like orange juice, so. Wow, it smells very orangey. Oh, yeah. It's got other stuff in it too, though.
Yeah, mercury.
It's cool. Well, I'm reading what it's got: tangerine juice, apple juice, lime juice, grapefruit juice, pear juice. I don't even see orange on here. So maybe I'll like it. Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's at the top. Never mind. Orange juice.
It does have orange. That's why it has a weird tang to it, which I'm not saying that because of the fucking Pop-Tarts moving, but.
Okay. It does have a lot of tang. It tastes, the end tastes like a pixie stick.
I was right to not give you a full one. I was right.
Okay, so I don't dislike this because of the orange though, because you really taste other fruits. Okay. It's really sweet.
I haven't had this in a long time, so
it's very sweet.
I'm gonna hang on. I need a.
It does kind of feel like I downed a pixie stick, which is good if I'm expecting to down a pixie stick, but not for a.
All right, I had my palate cleanser, so now my palate is now refreshed. Okay, here we go. I haven't had this in a long time. I can taste it in my head.
Okay. All right. See if it's as good as you remember.
Wait. Yeah, it's got a good nose on it.
Like a wine tasting. Swirl it around.
Hang on. Yeah, hang on.
That's how you really get the... Oh my God. You're going to take a shot.
No.
Did you ever... I did that as a child a lot, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. All right, here we go.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
It's all coming back to me now.
I'm gonna down a whole case of these fuckers.
Nice.
Oh God.
So yeah, no, the taste wasn't bad. It's just the aftertaste that if it was maybe diluted a little bit, but I'm also pregnant and have been not wanting as much sugary stuff as I.
Wow, so glad we have cupcakes in a hug barrel.
Okay, well, cupcakes are different because it's like a rich sweet.
Rich.
Yeah, I'm talking like.
None of them poor sweets.
Okay, well.
Sorry.
I'm not trying to be classist here.
Wow, classist.
I mean, like I'm going for more like rich flavors sweets as opposed to the like popsicles or like fruity, sugary. I don't know if that makes
fruity,
sense.
Fruity, huh?
I know. During Pride Month.
During Pride?
I know.
Perfect.
I know.
We want more.
But anyway.
Thank you for this. This is cool.
Yeah.
This is
so
neat.
What was your favorite of the four?
All right. I'm partial to Sunny D just because I like orange juice, and I just remember. There's something about Sunny D that's really like addictive to me, at least. Mm-hmm. It's just got something to it. But man, these fucking Kool-Aid bursts are my favorite. I think. Yeah. Kool-Aid burst.
I'm shocked that it hasn't changed really from what I remember.
It really hasn't.
That's nuts. Except for that there's no face on the thing, which I think might have made it taste like a tiny bit better.
Squeeze-Its. They're called Squeeze-Its.
Oh, okay.
They weren't even the same company.
The Jammers. Oh, the Jammers were the
yes.
Capri Sun looking ones, right? Kool-Aid had
Jammers are the Capri Sun looking ones.
Yeah.
These are called bursts.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, and then the Squeeze-Its were the ones with the faces, and they were a little taller too.
Okay.
So.
Ooh. You're like a real Kool-Aid drink historian. You should make a documentary.
I don't think I could. I don't have that much to say about Kool-Aid.
Hire George Costanza or somebody to play the Kool-Aid Man. I don't know. That's not what I'm saying anymore.
I'm George Costanza.
Drink me in the pool.
God, George Costanza. Okay, listen. His name is. God, what's his name? No. What's his name?
Ooh, we're testing.
Jason Alexander.
Yep.
Yeah, Jason Alexander. Yes.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah. So anyway.
Awesome. Thank you for everything.
Jason, if you're watching.
Jason.
If you want to be in our totally fictitious and never going
Bill
to happen.
Burr was in a Pop Tarts movie. I think if Bill Burr was in a Pop Tarts movie as JFK, I can get Jason Alexander in a Kool-Aid movie.
As the Kool-Aid Man.
So, yeah, as the Kool-Aid Man.
We're just going to have you run through that wall one more time.
Oh, my God. No. He's tasting the product, and he's, like, having a piece of it.
He goes,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, my God. That's how lazy they've all become. Yeah. We talked about this last time, but I still can't get over how...
It's got a little tang to it.
Lazy. Oh, my God. It's so lazy. But yeah, so the Kool-Aid ones I think are my favorite too. But honorable mention to the hugs.
The hugs are good too.
Yeah. So
hugs,
anyway,
not drugs.
I think the most not really devastating, but the most devastating thing to me would be when foods or drinks change their formulas from when I last ate them, and there's just that because you go into it expecting a certain taste, like I think honeycomb did before, and then it doesn't taste like what you expect, and it's like, I can't eat this.
All right. I told you this morning that I got you something.
Oh, yep.
Right? Mm-hmm. It's not a big deal. All right.
Okay.
A couple of years ago, I think, I bought you these, like, knockoff, what I thought would be, like, tangerine Altoids, right?
Yes. Those were, they were sun-kissed. Yeah.
Sun-kissed, right.
Yep.
They didn't really end up tasting like them, though. They weren't exactly like what they were supposed to.
Yeah.
I found what I think is a decent match.
Ooh.
Or that's what everyone else said.
Ooh.
So I ordered it, and it's coming in a couple days.
Ooh.
All right?
I'm so excited.
So by the time your husband has his little shindig, I will bring them over. Or if they're here on the Survivor night, I will bring them over. So.
Yes.
Okay?
I hope so. Yeah. That or like, I guess, what's worse for your favorite food or drink to be outright canceled or for the taste to change?
Taste to change.
Yeah.
Canceled is a memory that you can't touch that. Like, it's in your head. Mm-hmm. Whether it was good or bad, like, there's no way to prove it, right?
It just makes me think of our adult disappointment with the return of quote unquote Reese's cookie cups. That was horrible. I was so looking forward to it, and all they had to do was nothing at all.
I know. I think about this so many times.
Me too.
How many times have we fucking talked about this specific fucking candy?
I think it speaks to how impactful it was on us as children. And there's some foods and stuff that stick with you, and then they're gone, and you just jones for them so much because you can't have them. And when the answer to bringing something back is don't change anything, and you change many things.
The whole thing.
Oh my God.
Even.
So.
Yeah. No. It was a big disappointment.
One of my greatest adult disappointments.
Honestly, I would say the same.
Yeah.
Because I was very excited for it. I had been thinking about this. I've been thinking about this candy now for like 20 years, and I'm not kidding.
But now we just you especially just take to making your own, which really is just a peanut butter cup cut in half with a Oreo cookie. That's all it was.
I know.
Reese's. That's all you had to do. It's not hard.
I think that if that's still good. Like, I still love that. That's probably one of my favorite snacks, and it's very easy to do. Maybe I'll make some for Saturday. Mm-hmm. But I just want them to come in that nice yellow package.
Oh yeah.
That beautiful yellow package.
Yeah. Yeah. I know we really, I mean, we really rehash a lot of stuff a lot, but
we're hacks pretty much.
There's a reason. You all do it too. Maybe just not with discontinued candy.
It's the worst too. It's the worst. Your candy's gone, and it's not even like it's hard to make this. Okay, this is an easy thing to make. It's a fucking game winner.
I don't know who was like, let's explode the cookie into pieces where if you eat it, you barely notice there's cookie in the peanut butter cup. That's a good idea.
Some fucking idiot.
Let's make a documentary about that, Jerry Seinfeld. Let's make a Reese's documentary.
The cookie cup.
But anyway.
Why don't we take the cookie and smash it up?
And put it in the cup.
Put it in the cup.
What's the deal with the whole cookie in a cup?
Why are we putting a whole cookie in a cup? Sorry.
So anyway, I think we've gotten a good.
We have, yeah. Yeah, no, it's gonna keep making that noise. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's your birthday. It's the podcast birthday, and it will crinkle if it wants to. ASMR.
Okay.
Super.
Super. All right, you have some stuff that you wrote down because I didn't write down a damn thing. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, because we were just freeballing it, which I think are some of our greatest episodes when we don't really have we have like a broad topic to talk about. But you have
stuff you want to talk about.
I do. Because speaking of things, people making changes that nobody asked for.
Sure. I know where this is going. Okay.
If you, by the way, I still to this day do not know a single person, like just in real life, like maybe on TV if people are promoting their shows or whatever. I've never ever seen a person call Twitter X.
Not unless they've been paid to.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Ever. And it's also strange to me when I see at my job at the library, I see books and people, like the blurbs about the authors and stuff, and they're slowly promoting their socials, and they say X. It's like, seems wrong. It still seems wrong.
It's wrong. It looks this guy, man.
Hey, Elon, we're talking about you.
Turns to shit, man. Everything. Yeah. And all he had to literally do was nothing.
Right. So anyway, what we're talking about is Elon's confusing decision for quote unquote the sake of people's privacy to get rid of visible likes.
Elon's privacy.
Yes, because one of my favorite things that came from this is all the weird, like, kind of weeaboo, yeah, sussy baka, weeaboo, incel, borderline stuff he would like in the past. And so you can still like things and it'll show that you liked things, but if you go onto somebody's profile, there is no longer a likes tab to see what they liked. You also cannot click on the likes on a post that is not your own and see people's likes, but you can still do that for retweets. And so
you can see who retweeted something?
Yeah, you can still see who retweeted something. You can still see the quote tweets, which I would hope so. Or whatever they're called. I think they're just called quotes. I don't know. We don't know. Repost.
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 What is she doing?
She had the cupcake.
You fucker.
She didn't get it. It's fine.
Here.
I'm sorry.
Put it on the table.
Okay. I can't reach Abe T-Rex arms.
I know.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Tiny. This is not your party.
No, it's not. You had a birthday. Oh, you're going to have a birthday, you freak.
She's going to be 12, right?
Yes.
Aw.
I know.
So cute. Anyway, we're talking about our unofficial mascot, the cat.
Yes.
Anyway.
Elon Musk.
So, yeah, you can't. And people have noted very accurately that likes are basically now bookmarks because you could never see who bookmarked your stuff either.
Really?
From the start. Yeah, from the start. And so what's the difference between bookmarks and likes now if you're just kind of doing it to keep track of your own I don't know, your own whatever you've liked.
Yeah.
Some people have taken to
saying the word like.
Yeah, saying the word like, putting a heart in the comments, using certain like infographics that say yeah or whatever.
Yeah.
As to put as replies. Mark Hamill's said that it will make his like if people reach out to him or wish him a happy birthday harder because he can't just like it. He'll have to actually comment. That sounds very first world probably, but at the same time, Elon is the same guy who's like freedom of speech and we are allowing adult content on Twitter now was his other thing.
It never left.
No, it's just now like suddenly it is we're allowing
likes in bio.
Right, like, which I think is just a really crappy way that he said, look, we can't stop the porn bots.
Or any bots.
Yeah. Even though it was, like, barely a problem before Elon came around.
It's always going to be a problem because, like, on any platform, it's going to be a problem.
But much more so now.
Yeah, because he just stripped everything down and fired everybody. Mm-hmm. People that actually, like, would make sure that
he's got so many lawsuits going on, too, doesn't he? From, like, ex-employees?
I don't know, but I hope so. Ex-employees.
Oh, gosh. Ex-employees.
God, ex-employees. God damn.
I mean, that's basically Twitter now, anyway, so.
Twitter is crazy. It is basically... most of Twitter is bots and Nazis, and I'm not kidding. Like
botsies.
Botsies.
But yeah, no, it's true. Like,
yeah,
because what does hiding likes benefit? First of all, I don't like most of the changes. I really wouldn't mind if there was the option. Like, if people wanted to hide likes and stuff like that, at least make it an option.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just blanket it all over for everybody and be like, this is what's happening now. You're welcome. Didn't ask for it. Too bad.
So it's been proven a lot that Elon has like a lot of like alt accounts. He has like a lot of like sock accounts and shit that he uses to like, I don't know, pretend like he's a real person using X and liking it. But like, why didn't he just, if he's gonna like cringe shit, right? Just, I don't know, switch to one of your other accounts and like that shit on your own. Like, this is clearly something that's motivated by him for wanting to like stuff officially.
Yeah.
Like,
it only benefits people who would otherwise be called out for liking, I don't know, problematic stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
Or if like politicians want to like some of those nudes and bios posts or whatever.
Ted Cruz is having a field day. He's like, oh God, I'm going back on Twitter now, baby.
Ted Cruz kept being brought up with this too, which is great.
Yeah, because he liked that porn account.
Yeah.
Like,
which is, and that, I don't know. I don't see the benefit of it protecting anybody's privacy, especially since, again, like I said, you can still see retweets. And so it doesn't, I don't know. The whole thing was really stupid and dumb. And it was so far it's been a month of 2 bad decisions from Elon in a month. Meanwhile, Lewis is making one good decision and is mixing his Kool-Aid burst with his Hugs barrel drink. And now it's purple. Science.
Look at this.
That actually does look like the shade of purple for Hugs too. How is it?
It's great.
Nice.
It's actually really good.
But yeah, so likes are stupid and ineffective, and I still like stuff anyway.
No, I'm not stopping liking.
Oh
things.
no, me either. But it's at what point? Because people are like, "This is the last straw, and I'm leaving." So at what point do you say that, or do you just stay out of like? I'm kind of at the point where I just stay out of spite.
Yeah, I'm here until it crashes and doesn't work, which is happening every day.
What's it called? Blue Sky.
Blue Sky. Yeah, I have a Blue Sky account, but I don't use it. So.
I do not, but I think now they've taken away the need to be invited. Join
it, and I don't know if that's the way to go. Then that's the way to go. But it really isn't picking up steam. It's not picking up traction, really.
Yeah, and worse than that was it called Threads?
Oh,
Facebook.
I wanted Threads to be good because I think Threads had a lot of potential, but
I think it was a year early because Zuckerberg saw how crappily Elon was doing things on Twitter and said, "Oh, everybody's moving to Blue Sky," and he was just pressing that big red launch button. For Threads, and there was a lot of problems people pointed out with it because it was kind of rudimentary and not entirely like user friendly, I guess. And I haven't heard a single thing about Threads in
months.
Many months.
I know people who use Threads and they're happy with it. I'm happy for them.
Yeah, and
I want to use Threads and be happy too because I would like a legitimate community or like people that I talk to.
The problem is though, I need to bandwagon onto something like that when I know that that's what the bulk of people are using. It's kind of like Facebook Messenger. Like that's how I contact people more that way than I do by text messaging.
I rarely text any. Well, for work and stuff, that's what I do. But,
those are two separate entities. For social life, texting people.
Yes.
It's Facebook Messenger, and so Twitter is still that sort of short form multimedia like giant and stuff, and so Threads and Blue Sky are new and they haven't gotten there yet. Not everybody has one or wants to get one, so
she's like plotting to get that cupcake. Do you see her? See this? Hey, what you doing?
There's a third cupcake in that box.
Sir,
what's in the box?
A third cupcake.
Oh no. A third cupcake has hit the 50th episode. But anyway,
all right. We're at, believe it or not, 45 minutes. It flies by.
It does.
So.
It really does. But anyway, so long story short, Elon is the most consistent person at making changes that either nobody asked for or that make the site 1,000 times worse.
I wish he would consistently be less involved in all of his projects.
I wish he would just be consistently like
dead.
Well, no. I don't wish death on most anybody. I don't know. I just wish he would be consistently better. Yeah. Why, you want to share who you wish death on? That's not already dead?
Get my list.
Oh.
No.
My death note.
No, I don't.
I know. It's mostly hypothetical.
There are some people that I think if they weren't here,
the world would be a better place.
It would either be a better place or no consequence.
Mm-hmm. Like that's true. Yeah. But anyway, we won't go there. That's a little too controversial for this.
That's for episode 100.
Ooh, yeah. We will do our unpopular, controversial, cancelable takes on episode 100.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
All right. You have a couple more things that you want to talk about. One very important one, which is part of your K-pop corner.
Oh, the song. It's back.
And yeah, it's playing right now. Can't hear it.
I can.
Yeah, it's great.
I can hear it in my head and also as you're playing it.
This is about a group, coincidentally.
Legitimately coincidentally.
50-50.
Yeah.
And I believe, to catch people up to speed, they were involved in some drama, and most of the group members are no longer there.
Yes, I'm looking it up right now just so I can get it, everything straight.
No problem.
During Pride Month. So, for those of you not in the know, if you don't know 50-50, they are a 4-member K-pop group who you would definitely recognize from either the regular
TikTok
version or the twin version or the sped up version of Cupid, their song Cupid, which blew up on TikTok. Nabbed them a good chunk of international deals, including having one of their songs or an original song in the Barbie movie.
And then it was over.
And then it was over because then the four girls, filed an injunction to suspend their exclusive contracts with their company, citing violation of contractual obligations, lack of transparency in financial settlements, and medical negligence during their promotions, which basically is
what the hell does medical negligence mean? Is that like
I think just like a lot of overwork and yeah.
That makes sense now.
So and then there was also claims of Warner Music Korea trying to poach the girls anyway to sign on with them. It's this whole messy thing.
Dang.
So the lawsuit was ongoing, and then in October, one of the members, Kina, she withdrew her lawsuit and went back to her original company. And then days later, the company terminated the contracts of the other girls, and the High Court of Korea dismissed the girls' injunction against the company. So they lost, basically. And that sort of thing where it's a small company, but those sorts of types of lawsuits, especially, even for those who are successful in winning against them, can get you blacklisted from the entertainment industry unofficially. So
okay, yeah,
like Jessica from Girls' Generation, she's another one who's
Jessica Jung.
Yes, she's another one who's unofficially blacklisted from the Korean.
That's why she's in Thailand.
China,
sorry.
No, it's yeah, she's got a lot of good success in China. And so the 3 girls who decided to keep going with the lawsuit, they're basically, like, even if they re-sign with another company, they've got that sort of scarlet letter on them and stuff. So them performing on, like, music shows or being on TV is probably never, ever going to happen again. So it's funny because I'm on K-pop Twitter and also K-pop Reddit, which are 2 horribly...
even Reddit?
Yeah, well...
Wow.
Well, it depends. I feel like... It depends. Reddit's a little better than K-pop Twitter, but that's it depends on
it's kind of
subject.
Like, yeah.
It's like what was it, the Swifties versus Barbs or something?
Oh,
they all have their.
You're coming for the Swifties now, huh?
I'm not. I picked the Swifties in a lineup of who would what fandom would I be a part of?
Yeah.
And I don't know. Swifties are just very passionate. Is really what it comes down to. I don't hear too much vitriolic stuff about Swifties as I do about other fandoms, but so the news, long story short, is that Kina is going to there was a joke going around that she is 50-50 because she was still considered a member of 50-50. So but they have now recruited 4 new girls to reform 50-50, so they're going to be 50-50 2.0 52, I guess. 52. Yeah. The thing that concerns me a little bit is that they said that all the new girls are younger than Kina, who's only 22. So I'm hoping it's not like too like
a baby monster shit.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some groups that I'm strictly a listener and I don't look at them. Baby Monster is one of them.
Baby Monster.
But yeah, so Twitter is saying that there's this like popular post with like 32,000 likes that said that if anybody supports this rebirth, that they are a morally corrupt person or something, based on what the girl said about mistreatment and everything. Reddit's a little more forgiving in saying like that they're glad that Kina can get a second chance.
Yeah,
which it's self-preservation, like, and a lot of the girls were young anyway, and so there's a lot of belief that the parents of all the girls were the ones who were really trying to push the lawsuit anyway.
Sure.
So it kind of fell out of the girls' hands and into all these adults that they trust or trusted or things like that. And there was no real winner from it. Kina had said that like she and her parents tried to get the other girls to drop the lawsuit and just go back because their original company was still saying like, if you let this go, we could just forget that this happened. But they didn't. And so now Kina gets to come back as a K-pop artist with no restrictions, and the other girls are not as lucky, which sucks because
they have to go to China.
The two girls who sing the twin version are the 2 girls that were 2 of the 3 that were part of this. Kina was she did the rap in the original version.
Oh, damn.
But they've been doing like promo solo videos for her where she sings, and she actually sounds very nice. And there's a lot of domestic support for her in Korea.
Right.
Like she's seen as this underdog girl who was misled and wants to all she wants to do is be an artist and whatever. So so it's tough, like, and there's no winning anything. Like when 52 comes back,
52,
it's kind of going to be inevitable that people are going to ask, like,
what about the other ones?
Right. Yeah. So and I guess if I'm a morally corrupt person, I'm a morally corrupt person because I am curious about what 52.
I don't think you can really be morally like. Let's talk about who the morally corrupt people are, and it's the people at the top.
Yeah,
that's the morally corrupt.
Well, and I guess the argument with that though is that they are the ones who are producing 52. So, like,
so fucking what? They're doing it because they want money. Like,
and all companies are corrupt. There's also this whole stupid thing with BTS's company still fighting with the CEO for New Jeans still, even though the CEO of New Jeans won her lawsuit against them, but they're still infighting.
Stop giving a shit about the company.
Stop it.
It's stupid. It's cringe too.
No matter who you support, even if it's like a low tier company, they're all
support
shady.
The artist.
Yeah, like no matter who what artist you support, it's not like, I don't know. There's no really great K-pop cup. Like the only one I can think of,
here we go,
to an extent,
oh brother,
would be Dreamcatcher's company.
Okay.
Because
that was specifically made for them.
There's a subsidiary that's made just for them, and I feel like they get to, I don't know, just by comparison, I feel like they get to do a lot and they get to kind of say what they want and things like that. They're involved in a lot of creative processes, and but even then, I'm not going to start to be like a Dreamcatcher company stan because that's stupid. I'll just support the people in the company, but not the company, because it's so dumb. It's like, I've said this before, but it's like, oh yeah, I'm a Sony stan, or I really like anybody who's signed to Universal Music, or
no one ever.
so it's translating it over to a Western mindset is so strange and bizarre, but that's the 50-50 story on the 50th episode of the podcast.
Nice timing there, 50-50. Good Lord.
So I guess my stance is if the girls that left can come back, good for them, because I really like their voices, and it'd be kind of a shame if they weren't able to get any sort of footing again. But it was such a because it was they were getting so much popularity on TikTok that people were looking at K-pop in a sort of different way, and because it sounds very the nice, like in the nicest way, like a more Western version of like what you would think of with K-pop songs.
Sure.
And then they had an English version which sounded
twin version.
Yeah, the twin version, which sounded really good too.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think Korea was happy that K-pop was getting this like spotlight, and then they got that Barbie movie deal and all that whatever.
I know.
And
they really were crushing it for a long time.
So now then there's this sentiment that they kind of, the girls who were booted they kind of ruined that. And Keena's the victim because they ruined the momentum for her or whatever.
I don't know what happened. Maybe they got greedy. Maybe they didn't. It doesn't matter.
I think it does all come down to greed, but I don't think it was the girls. I think it was just all the adults older adults in their lives.
First of all, we've talked about this before, and I won't.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've talked about them, but yeah.
No. What I'm saying is, in this aspect, right, of like greed and this and that, these girls. These people who are in these groups, first of all, they don't get paid very much. I know people think that they get paid very much. Only if you're on the upper echelon. If you're a BTS, if you're a Blackpink, maybe. Yeah. If you're I don't know. Help me out here.
No, I mean you got
BTS, Blackpink,
twice.
Okay, top tier artists, right? Yeah. Maybe you get paid well, but in some instances, or like most instances, they're like you've said before that they have to like pay, like reimburse the company for like their lessons and shit.
Yep.
So, yeah, being greedy, you can be like, oh, yeah, they were greedy, but I don't know. They're also not being paid well.
Yeah, and the sentiment of, like, youngsters wanting to chase their dreams is great and stuff, but also, like, it's a paid job at the end of the day.
It is. It's a job.
So, I don't know. Like I said, there's no real true winners here, but I'm on the stance of seeing what 52... have to offer.
I will never be on the side of any company.
50 squared. So. Yeah. I mean, I look back at my younger self and wince. And
listen, in a world full of 50-50s, be a dream catcher.
Yeah.
Company.
Oh gosh. Yeah, there's the Hive stuff I didn't even talk about, which I won't because it's still ongoing and I don't even really understand it. But there's 3 members of EXO who are suing their company. Or their company suing them. I don't remember which order it is, but there's a lot of no company's good. I don't want to hear anybody being like, they treat their artists so well. It's like, wow, they're doing the bare minimum.
Hey,
you don't say.
BTS toilet cleaners, you understand?
What the hell? Okay, I don't understand.
I really do think it was just some person trying to like start a trend of shitting on BTS. Shitting toilet.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think they were just trying to badmouth them because then I saw some other stuff about another group, and then like maybe
I think it was Blackpink probably.
It was Blackpink. It was
because they fight all the time. How about you both just relax and
Aren't
not
they the same
fight?
group? Are the same company or no? No, they're not in the same company.
No. Yeah, Blackpink's and YG. Big Bang 21 company. So.
Okay.
But I don't think it's even a company war. I think it was just because they were trying to fight to see who's like the most recognized in the Western world, which again, the Western world's not the end all.
It's funny because the artists don't even give a shit about that either. Like,
no, they don't.
Like I'm not entirely. I can't say that they don't, but generally speaking, like they are living their lives. Like you're the one online doing this.
Some of them are friends too.
Yeah.
God forbid anybody's friends with somebody from outside of their company or whatever.
The music industry in Korea, they're gonna be friends, guys. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, all right, 52 coming soon to a Spotify, Apple, YouTube Music near you.
All right.
So.
What else you got on your plate there?
Not much. How are we doing for
We're just about like couple seconds short of an hour.
Ooh, okay.
So we got a couple minutes here.
Well, I figure since this is kind of a look back nostalgia recap thing, I wanted to talk about how YouTube Music never seems to get my like recaps right ever.
Let's do it.
I still don't understand how YouTube Music works. If I'm being completely honest, how they determine my top songs or top artists or whatever. I complain about this all the time, but whatever.
You do, but it's something that you think is valid, and
although it's funny because I've been seeing people not really feud up on Twitter about, I guess Spotify is raising its price for, I think it's premium or something like that, and then meanwhile
so no ads.
Meanwhile Apple Music users are like, yeah, we pay less than $1, and we also get like Dolby Music or Dolby quality sound with ours, and and pointing out all the things wrong with Spotify. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here with YouTube Music like, this is nice. I don't have either of those.
You guys get quality? It's that fucking meme with the guy where he's like, you guys get paid for this?
I've actually seen that movie too.
Yeah, me too. It wasn't a great movie, but it was okay.
Yeah, so the two things to come from that movie were that whole thing with what's his face, Jason Sudeikis and Jennifer Aniston, and then Emma Roberts, and then the guy who I don't remember being like, "Oh, you guys are getting paid."
It's Cal Kestis.
Oh,
it's not his name, but he's the guy from. He's in a Star Wars video game. He's really good now.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
not to knock him, I just didn't know him by comparison of Jennifer Aniston.
Totally fine.
And then No Regrets, the tattoo.
Oh yeah,
that came from that movie too.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And nobody remembers. I don't even remember the name of the movie. But I've seen the movie.
We're the Johnsons.
Oh, the Millers?
Meet the Millers or some shit.
Okay.
Right? Or
yeah.
Something dumb like that.
Something dumb. But anyway, I don't mind.
Music.
Well, there was a problem that you had with YouTube Music that I don't even remember if we talked about on the podcast.
What problem did I have?
Well, that it was censoring songs for you.
It's doing that for everybody. It's doing it for everybody, but it was doing it for Rage Against the Machine songs, which are like very heavily political, like anti-capitalist, anti-police. And I don't know. I think the indication of it being an explicit song is good enough. I don't think you need to police beyond that.
Yeah, that, and also, because what was happening was the warning. It talks about suicide or self-harm.
It's like, oh my God. But I know other songs that talk about suicide. Yeah. Specifically, the one I mentioned was Notorious B.I.G. What was it called? Why can't I remember? My brain's dying, but I'll bring it up in some other capacity.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. So and they do those warnings on regular YouTube, like this contains whatever.
Sure. Okay.
There's a huge difference between like visuals of suicide or self-harm and it being in lyrics.
Yeah, it's a song.
Yeah.
There are so many songs, and not to be this guy, but like there are a ton of songs that talk about shooting people and doing this and doing that, and it's like,
I know it's weird that killing other people is not considered the same as or as taboo as suicide or self-harm.
Right. And that wasn't even about that. Like, it's not about self-harm. It's not about that at all. I wanted to feel angry. I was upset.
Yeah.
I was very upset. I wanted to be angry.
And this made you more angry.
It made me more angry because I'm like, this is some bullshit.
Mission failed successfully.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
But yeah, so anyway, I'm more of a YouTube Music user. I have an Apple account. Or I guess it's on
I used
iTunes.
to have an Apple account when I used iTunes.
Mm-hmm. I still use iTunes. I'm a dinosaur.
You buy music?
Sometimes. But I use YouTube Music a lot now too because I pay for my YouTube. So I might as well use the few perks it provides.
YouTube.
So to start with, all of the it didn't do this in the actual recap itself, but it said like what my most popular song was for the month.
Let's hear it.
For March it was Baby One More Time, the Tenacious D version.
Oh shit, look at you.
I love that cover.
With it.
Jack Black is great. I love him.
I do like Jack Black.
Also, there's like I don't understand the photos it takes for these like
I don't either. They're supposed to be like I don't know.
This
They're
like guy looks like he has like he's missing his hand. Like,
is he missing an arm?
I don't know, and I don't know if that's on purpose or not.
That's diversity, baby.
I guess so, but it's so weird. April was Bling Bang Bang Bong by Creepy Nuts. I love that song. It's so simple and catchy, and there's both girls who I've shown you before who do covers have also covered that song. The one who did the Japanese Doja Cat cover did that, and the one who did some of the Twice ones. And then May was I have a lot of Twitter mutuals who are from Europe, and so Eurovision was happening, and I kept hearing about it for months because
so you listened to it?
Not really. No, I just heard about it vicariously, and mainly it was because they wouldn't allow Russia, but they allowed the Ukraine. But they wouldn't. They allowed Israel also for their Eurovision. So people were trying to like boycott it and stuff.
Yeah.
Despite that, there was also I guess there was controversy with Israeli reporters trying to harass some of the contestants.
Yeah, they were.
One of whom was this Swedish singer named Just. And he has this like really catchy. It's like completely a Europop song. It's called Europapa. So that's my most listened to for May, and it was literally him just like listing different countries. Like it was like the most quintessential like Eurovision song ever. And he controversially got disqualified from Eurovision for reasons that people are still not entirely sure of. But people are calling him the real winner of Eurovision because nobody actually even really remembers who the real winner of Eurovision was.
One of those, huh?
Yeah, but the song's wicked catchy, and if you saw like his live performances, like the audience was super like they were singing along with him and loud, and it's just like it was just a fun upbeat song, and I tried I don't know. I ended up just really liking the song, and I don't know anything else from Eurovision if I'm being completely honest. So
nothing wrong with that.
So those were my March, April, May most listened to.
I love it.
Songs, a diverse array of 3 different countries in 3 different languages, and none of them were K-pop. How about that?
Tree.
What about you for
my months?
Yeah, let's do months.
This is a weird one. I found this song like randomly on a shuffle. It's my song for April. It's a good song. I don't think it's the song for April, but I'll go with it. It's a song called Still Feel, and it's by a group called Half Alive.
Okay.
And the pictures are weird too.
Yeah, okay, so we do have the same.
Yeah.
YouTube, what is with your weird aesthetic Tumblr pictures? I don't understand it.
For May, it was Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Because that's all I listened to.
You don't say.
That's all I listened to.
What was your March one?
I don't have March in here.
You don't?
No, I only have April and May.
I guess you just didn't listen to anything in March.
Maybe.
That's so
that could
up.
be.
That's messed up.
It is fucked up.
I do like too that YouTube Music gives you like a little playlist of your most listened to songs.
It's nice.
Although when I first opened it up, it started playing Queen Card, and the first image I got was the Gazette. Yeah. 2 completely different.
Yeah. Mine did the same thing. It had a picture of Kendrick Lamar, and it was playing Girls Capitalism.
Another song you really like, yeah.
I like that song. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big fan of Triple S. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't really know a lot about them.
There's 24 of them.
You're kidding.
And they're all in different subunits. Yeah, it's like NCT.
Okay, well, I don't know how many were in the song Girls Capitalism, but
I'm not sure either.
It's a good song.
It is.
I like that song, and I think the title of the song is awesome.
Yeah.
So.
I do too. Going into the recap before, I knew that one of my top listened to artists was going to be the Gazette, and I knew that one of your top listened to artists was going to be Kendrick Lamar.
Yes.
And guess what?
Yeah,
dreams come true.
It's true. Funny how dreams come true.
Oh, funny how our dreams. Anyway, so yeah, the Gazette was one of my top artists. Also 3 Days Grace, which I didn't think I listened to them that much, but
yeah,
a band
Animal I Have Become, baby.
A band called Bad Hop, which I don't even know who they are. I'm sorry.
Bad Hop.
Big Bang, and then Jonghyun. Which I didn't think I listened to him a whole lot this spring either, but I guess I did. So.
You went on that kick where you like listened to that album that they released? That like, I think it was a posthumous release thing.
I did.
And those songs were really great. Like they were really good.
I guess that's why. I don't know if it determines it from album listens or whatever.
I don't know.
Because I don't listen to whole albums usually. It's just songs.
Yep.
But what about you? What was your top 5?
Top 5 artists or what?
Yeah, top
Tracks.
5 artists. Number 1, Kendrick. Number 2, who is it?
Coheed.
Okay.
Twice, G-Idol, and Triple S. Which Triple S is weird because I
It's just the one song.
This is debatable too because like G-Idol, I feel like I listened to G-Idol, but I don't think I listened to them as much as I have in the past. Mm-hmm. Like I thought their album, that album that they released was okay, but not great. Mm-hmm. So
they're releasing a new mini album soon.
Ooh.
It's called I Sway.
I know, I saw that. It's actually, they're doing promo for it now, and then they're gonna release like a snippet, like an audio snippet and shit. But yeah. What about your top tracks?
Okay, so number 1 was "Baby One More Time"
by Jack Black.
By Jack Black.
Wow, you don't say.
Number 2 is "Queen Card," which I actually agree with. I don't know. I've been on a Queen Card kick.
Queen Card.
Oh
shit.
Thanks, Yuki. Number 3 was "I'm Gonna Be" by the Proclaimers. That 500 Miles song. I don't know why though.
Hello? What?
I do listen to it. It's a bop, man. I don't know. Whatever. It's those
Why not go up?
Those accents, man. I don't know. Bling Bang Bang Born by Creepy Nuts was on there. And then Click Like by Crush, which I think was because I kept seeing artists do dance challenges for them, and that song's wicked catchy.
Dance.
So. Yeah. So
nice.
That's my weird top 5.
Great.
What are your top 5 songs?
Girls Capitalism by Triple S.
All right.
Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar.
Shocking.
Wife by G-Idol.
Oh.
Wife.
Such a nonsensical song.
I like that song though.
Yeah, I do too. It's catchy in a way that only So Young can make it.
I cook cream soup. Tastes
like
Coco
Loco.
Loco. What? What is cream soup? What is it? What's the deal with cream soup?
Oh my god.
Euphoria by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh,
great song. And then Lunatic, the English version by Luna. Well, by Odd Eye Circle. Rather.
Yes. Stan Luna.
There were 3 of them.
So.
Let's hear what your albums were.
So I did. Okay. I only have 4 of them.
Me too.
So, I guess this must be why 3 Days Grace is on here, is because I was just catching up on 3 Days Grace stuff before the original singer left.
Hell yeah.
Because I hate to be that person, but like, if a band gets a new singer, I can't promise that I'll be just as interested in that band as I was with their original singer.
Yeah, I'm the same.
So I listened to 3 Days Grace's last album, Transit of Venus, and then I listened to a Sum 41 album because they're breaking up, and I was like, oh, I liked them, and so I just listened to one of their albums. Go back. I'm losing it. The Made album by Big Bang, and then the Dim album by The Gazette. So
great.
Yeah.
Good picks.
Diverse again, except kind of not really. What about you? Is Kendrick on there?
Yeah, he is. Stop. I went heavy on Coheed and Cambria in probably like springtime, I would say. So I listened to the Afterman Deluxe Edition, which has a couple different songs, or a couple additional songs than the regular album, and I guess I went crazy with that because I listened to the shit out of that. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Ready to Die by Notorious B.I.G.
Must be where that one suicidal track is
from.
from.
No, it was. It's exactly where it's from. And I've heard this album 1,000 times, and I did not listen to the whole album. I don't know why it's on here. And then this isn't even an album. Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. It's not an album.
No, it's a single.
It is a single.
Yeah.
Let's hear your top genres.
I can't tell you what my top genres are because the way that YouTube
I
music
want you
formats
to say
stuff,
it anyways.
Okay, so the way it's formatted was 17. The split was 17%, then 7%, then 7%, then 7%, then 6%. And because the 7% were all stacked next to each other, I don't know what my top genres are because it just says Korean.
That makes sense to me. Just saying.
Top one was K-pop, and then the last one was pop music. I don't know what my genres are. So yours look nicer because they're not all stacked on top of each other.
Top genre was actually K-pop, and it has been consistent for a while now. Probably because it's newer, and I haven't really explored K-pop to like what my obsessive mind would want to. So 30%.
Your Coco Loco mind.
My Coco Loco. 17% independent music. I've been hitting independent music heavy. Rock music 12%. 11% pop music and 7% hip hop music. This is primarily specifically the Drake and Kendrick beef, probably. Not that I don't listen to hip hop anyways, but this like reinvigorated me to actually start listening again.
And I don't really care about my top moods.
I don't care about the moods either. What else?
Don't understand the moods.
Don't either.
And then I didn't listen to any playlists, so.
I don't care about that. What was your top? Okay. What was your minutes to listen to?
Oh, less than yours.
Of course it's less than.
Let me see. 2,487 minutes.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yours is much more than that.
10K.
Holy shit.
10K. But, and I don't mean this as a put down here. You're never going to beat me in listening to music.
No.
Ever.
No.
And that's not what you're aiming for.
No.
Okay. Good.
It's funny, too. We talked about this before, too. But trying to figure out what songs my child will like that I also like. And then also trying to figure out, like, I guess kids songs, too. I don't know.
Naturally. It will just happen. They'll pick things up. If they like it, they're going to... Kids are so honest, man. If they like something, they're going to start dancing. Yeah. Dancing's natural. It's so natural. They're just going to start moving.
Yeah. And even... That's true.
They will.
Even though I listened to censored versions of Eminem songs growing up.
Of course.
My parents never, like, hid music from me. Like, they never, like, if something was on the radio, they would just let it play, or I would not steal because it was within the house, but I would steal my dad's, like, old, like, Sublime or Blind Faith, like, albums or CDs.
Yeah.
Not like record albums.
Compact discs.
And they just let me explore music and didn't put any restrictions until me and my brother wanted to buy an Eminem CD, and then there was restrictions. But we still got to listen to Eminem. That's the most important thing.
God.
So I want to be like that for my daughter also. I don't want to put any restriction on the arts, basically. So
yeah, I would say you shouldn't. No. I would say you should let her be free to explore. Obviously, there's some shit that you know, like a 2-year-old probably shouldn't be listening to.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But it will happen over time. Like, they'll become more interested. My kids are kind of finding what they like and what they don't like right now.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing them towards any direction. I just kind of play what I like. Mm-hmm. If they like it, then they like it.
I'm also trying to, like, get back into listening to the radio a little bit.
That's such a lost cause, I think.
I know.
I think it's a lost cause.
That's why, like, that's when I had messaged you about that stupid choice from that. There was a radio station that decided to play Kill Bill by SZA and censored the word kill in the chorus, which made it sound...
My ex.
Which sounds dirtier.
It does.
I didn't even realize they censored the word kill. It's kind of like how YouTube, you can say murder, but you can't say suicide. You have to, like...
Unalive.
We're saying it here, though, okay? It's uncensored.
Unalive Bill.
I hate the term unalive so much.
I do, too. But it's unalive. It's unalive Bill.
So it's like, I don't know. Censorship is so inconsistent on the radio anyway, also. So it's just strange and bizarre. I wish I heard the intro and the DJ being like, here is a SZA song.
Yeah. It's such a bizarre time because it's like, we've gone through a lot of transitions in our lifetime of like what censorship is meaning to different areas, whether it's TV or like movies or music. And I feel like we're progressing in a lot of different areas. But
radio
like,
seems so woefully behind.
Radio just seems to be like, and I get it, they want to advertise, right? But like, I would argue that this is like detrimental. Mm-hmm. Like it's changing the art for one, which I know they don't give a fuck about that. They just want to play the song and make money and run ads. But it's changing the songs. It doesn't sound good.
No.
It doesn't sound natural.
Like if the artists themselves want to provide a censored version. Yeah, a clean version. I shouldn't say censored because clean version to me is that they replace the words so the flow isn't disrupted. Censored is the radio stations being like, oh, we said ass, we gotta bleep that, or
we
whatever.
aren't allowed two asses
You've exceeded your 2 ass allotments.
Ass allotments.
But yeah, so yeah. I wanted to try to give the radio a chance just for like maybe some of the older songs or even some of the more current ones or whatever, the ones that I don't really.
I think it's fine. But for the first couple of years, I think that's fine. Like, just do that or whatever. But
the radio's rough.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a radio person, and maybe for like the first year I did it with the kids, or first 2 years, and then I would put on things that they like sometimes, but then they would fight.
YouTube killed the radio star.
Yes. And then I just started playing my own stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I can't stand the radio. I don't like it. And I'm not going to, like, if you're going to fight about what music you're going to listen to, I'm just going to put this shit on.
Right.
And now you have no choice. Now you have to hear my radio. Don't make me turn
this radio around.
Don't make me. I'll do it, goddammit. I'll cancel my. I'll get Spotify. You'll be sad. You'll be sad.
But yeah, so long story short, don't ever inhibit your child's desire to explore the arts.
That's right. And if you don't want to inhibit your child's, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, we'll never know the joke now.
No, I was gonna go into the promos, but before we do that, I kind of wanted to wrap it up by just saying thank you for coming here every, I don't know, 2 weeks. Yeah. Every second week. At least of the month, 2.
Yeah.
To do this for at this point, when we start 21, 24.
Almost.
So we're saying 3 years, give or take some times here and there for whatever sabbaticals.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
It's a big commitment. For me, it's like one of the biggest things I've ever been committed to on that kind of a schedule where I held myself accountable. It's awesome.
Yeah.
50 episodes is great.
Huge.
It's incredible. Thank you. Thanks for sticking it out.
Absolutely. So. And thank you for providing the thank you for the editing. Because you're the supreme editor man. Thank you for providing the locations.
Of course.
For the recordings.
Of course.
We won't forget those who we've left behind, like the futon. You're dearly missed.
Play the sad violin right now.
By the time we come back, Wonho will be out of the military because I believe he's getting out in September. So, and my child will be 2 months old by that point about. So.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
Crazy times.
So, but yeah, so thank you for
of course,
for doing this. I can't imagine doing a podcast with anybody else.
Oh, Tory.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Yeah, it's been great. I can't wait to do more, and it's gonna happen.
In greater numbers. Because
Wow.
there will be a baby.
Wow.
Up on the wings.
Woo.
So, but anyway, so yeah, a lot a lot of life changes ahead, and then yeah, she'll just be sleeping off on the side of her bassinet.
But yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back. Sure. So have a great summer. Have a great rest of your Pride.
Have a great summer. That's the shit everyone wrote in your yearbook when they didn't have shit to say.
Oh my god.
Have a great summer. Like, I don't know you, but have a great summer. I want to sign your yearbook. I'm sorry.
I've got mixed feelings about my own yearbook, but that's a story for maybe another time.
I can't wait to hear it. Yeah.
But so if you want to stick around and hear my story,
you can go to youtube.com/azarathsflame, AZARATHSFLAMEE. Right?
Yes.
Okay. I always have to check with you.
I'm impressed every single freaking time.
You shouldn't be.
I am.
Or you can go to
Twitter.com,
not x.com.
It'll redirect you, but it's Twitter in our hearts.
Twitter.com, baby. Twitter.com/trippydesu.
Yes. And on my YouTube channel, not to promote it really because I haven't been on it, I talk about censorship on the radio, with 21 being a great example, but that one was... That
one went kind of viral, didn't it?
Yeah. Viral at the time. Yeah, it was 50,000 views last I checked. Crazy. Because they censored the Korean words for I and you, which are nega and niga. So... All
right, we'll have to bleep that, please. We only get 2 of those. No,
okay. I was going to say, you can write them here so people know that I'm not saying the N-word. But anyway.
Am the best. Sorry.
Blank am the best. But anyway, it's my point's just radio has been stupid for many years now. But anyway, if you want to follow Lewis, which you definitely should, and maybe convince him to play Beyblades on stream or something, you can go to twitch.tv/unorlumo. That would be fun. Seriously, Beyblades were so fun. I sent them to my brother, and he was like, fun. And he said that it looked really sick. So
it's so cool. It's so cool.
Or you can follow him at twitter.com/unorlumo, also where he gives hot and spicy takes on.
Do I really though? Not really.
Well, recently, with both of us, it's been just retweeting about how stupid Elon Musk is. So.
That's a nightly occurrence for me.
That's not really a hot take. It's a pretty cold take. So
it's pretty cold. Lukewarm take at best.
If you like what you heard, please consider subscribing and stick it out with us as we go through a good couple chunks of life changes and come back better and stronger than ever.
Like the Hess truck.
Oh, I remember those commercials for Christmas.
All right. And good episode, right?
Good episode. And also follow us on our own socials at twitter.com. And also at TikTok while it still exists. Maybe it won't exist by the time we come back. But they're both at LEM'n'TEA Podcast. And thank you for anybody who has watched or followed or interacted in any sort of way. Or we really appreciate it a lot.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Thank you so much. Good job. 50. Great.
50.
Nice job.
Woo!
Go ahead.
Bye, one ho.
Good night. Goodbye.
Good night. Goodbye. We did it.
Great job.
It's 50.